Originally prized for its hunting ability by the people of Central Africa, the Basenji will hunt by sight or by scent, being quite adaptable to the hunter's needs. The breed is appreciated for its attractive appearance, convenient size, intelligence, curiosity, cleanliness, and independence. The Basenji is often known as the barkless dog of Africa. While they are barkless, they are not mute. Although usually quiet, Basenjis can produce a range of vocalizations, from a growl to a wail. But the most charming is a cheerful yodel used in greeting. The Basenji is a very ancient breed, depicted in Egyptian tombs and described as a gift brought to the pharaohs from Central Africa. With the end of the Egyptian dynasties, the Basenji largely faded into obscurity, becoming unknown outside of Central Africa. However, he remains a treasured companion to the hunter in his native land, and records show that he is often rated as worth 20 times the price of a spear. High value indeed. In Central Zaire, the former Belgian Congo, the Basenji is called in Chiluba, Mbwa, Mkubwa, Mbwa, Mamwitu. This means the jumping up and down dog, because of the manner in which he tries to see in tall grass or bush. While the Basenji can drive larger game, he was also used for duiker antelope, bush pig, and a large species of rat. When driving game, the natives often would attach to the dog a bell of a palm nut, wood, or a small gourd filled with pebbles. The sound helped drive the game and locate the dog. Towards the end of the 19th century, a pair was brought to England, but neither survived. And it was not until 1937 that successful breeding programs began in that country, and in 1941 in the United States. The Basenji was granted AKC registration in 1944. You'll be seeing many Basenjis during this presentation. Some are outstanding examples of the breed, others are less so. All will help your understanding of the breed. The Basenji is a small, short-haired hunting dog from Africa. It is short-backed and lightly built, appearing high on the leg compared to its length. The wrinkled head is proudly carried on a well-arched neck, and the tail is set high and curled. Elegant and graceful, the whole demeanor is one of poise and inquiring alertness. The balanced structure and the smooth musculature enables it to move with ease and agility. The ideal height for dogs is 17 inches at the withers, with an approximate weight of 24 pounds. For bitches, the ideal height is 16 inches, with an approximate weight of 22 pounds. From front of chest to point of buttocks, dogs should measure 17 inches, and bitches 16 inches. The standard has no disqualifications for size, but the optimal heights are those stated. Both sexes should appear lightly built within these height, weight, and length ratios. In proportion, the Basenji should be square. Our detailed examination of the Basenji begins with the head. The head is carried proudly. The skull is flat and well chiseled. The muzzle is shorter than the skull and is neither coarse nor snipey. There is a perceptible stop. Seen from above, the head forms a subtle wedge with discernible facial contours. Seen from the front, the skull is of medium width, tapering toward the eyes, while the foreface tapers from eye to muzzle. The muzzle should have rounded cushions. Wrinkles will appear on the forehead when the ears are erect, and should be fine and profuse, often in a diamond pattern. Side wrinkles are also desirable, but should never be so exaggerated as to create a dewlap. Wrinkling is most noticeable in puppies, becoming less pronounced as the dog matures. In blacks, tricolors, and brindles, the wrinkling may be less noticeable. A black nose is greatly desired. Teeth should be evenly aligned with a scissors bite. Eyes a dark hazel to dark brown with dark rims. The almond-shaped oblique setting enhance the far-seeing expression characteristic of a Basenji on the alert. This dog's light eyes are incorrect. This dog's dark almond eyes help produce the correct Basenji expression. Ears are small and erect, with the tip of the ear nearer the center of the skull than the outside base. In addition, the ears are slightly hooded in that the tips are directed forward. The orifice is to the front, cupped rather than open flat. It is the high set of the ears and the pricking forward when alerted that produce the wrinkle and quizzical expression so typical of the Basenji. This correct head shows the desired erect hooded ears, fine profuse wrinkles, and obliquely set eyes, combine to create an attractive and distinctive head. The neck is of good length and well crested, allowing the dog more mobility and balance, as well as enhancing the aristocratic appearance. The neck is slightly full at the base of the throat. It is well set into the shoulders, which are moderately laid back. The shoulder blade and upper arm are of approximately equal length, with the elbow well set under the withers. The legs are straight, with clean, fine bone, a long forearm, and well-defined sinews. Pasterns are of good length, strong and flexible. The front feet are small, oval, and compact, with thick pads and well-arched toes. Dew claws are usually removed. Seen from the front, the chest is well-filled and of medium width. The elbows should be tucked firmly against the body. Both of these dogs' width of chest are less than ideal. The dog on the left is too wide in the chest, while the dog on the right is too narrow. This dog possesses the correct chest, well filled and medium in width. Seen from the side, the body should appear balanced, with a level top line and a short back. It is short-coupled, ending in a definite waist. The ribs are moderately sprung and oval, reaching to the elbows. There is a slight forechest in front of the point of shoulder. This dog shows the correct square Basenji appearance. The tail is set high on the top line and bends acutely forward. It should sit high in relationship to the structure of the croup, creating the appearance of a shelf. The tail curls tightly over to either side of the rump. This tail is less than ideal. It is loose and set too low. Here again is the correct Basenji tail, well curled and set high. The hindquarters are of medium width, strong and muscular, with long second thighs and moderately bent stifles. The key to the appreciation of correct hindquarters is the requirement for moderate angulation. Maximum propulsion without increasing angulation is achieved by ensuring that the rear portion of the pelvis is long to provide ample attachment for muscles that extend downward and draw the hind leg rearward. The hocks should be well let down. Viewed from behind, the column of support from hip to pad should be straight and parallel, turning neither in nor out. Rear feet, like the front feet, are small, oval, compact, and well padded. The Basenji's coat is short and fine. The skin should be pliant to the touch. It should be thin and elastic, yet strong. The hair itself is silky, but a little stiff. This hard surface collects little dirt. As for color, the Basenji may be chestnut red, pure black, tricolor, which is a combination of chestnut and black, or brindle. No matter what the color, the feet are white, as are the chest and tip of the tail. White legs, a blaze and collar are optional. The amount of white should not predominate over the primary coat color. Remember that color markings can create optical illusions. A closer examination will reveal the true conformation of the dog. Color and markings should be rich, clear, and well defined. The red color should be bright and rich, sometimes with an orange cast, sometimes ranging more toward chestnut. On the blacks, the color is a pure glossy jet black with distinct demarcation between black and white. The coat of the tricolor is as glossy and dark as the black and white, with the addition of tan. Tan markings are usually seen above the eyes, pips, on the muzzle, cheeks, inside the ears, legs, back of thighs, breeching, vent, underside of the tail, and the lower outside portion of the legs between the white and black. If the white comes up high on the legs, the tan separating white from black is eliminated. The brindle color should have a good rich chestnut base color with strong black stripes over it. The Basenji's trot should be swift and tireless. The stride should be long, smooth, and effortless. The top line should remain level. Excessive action is inefficient and fatiguing. Coming toward you, the legs should form a straight column of support, converging toward a center line as speed increases. Going away, there should be an unbroken line from hip joint to pads, again converging toward the center line as speed increases. The hind legs track directly behind those of the front. This dog's movement is wide and loose in the rear. This dog is moving too wide in the front. Here again is correct movement, swift, tireless, effortless, with the top line remaining firm and level. In Basenji gait, overall balance and timing are of primary importance. Finally, a word about temperament. Ever proud and alert, the Basenji is a dog that can bring pride to breeder, owner, and judge alike. At times, the Basenji can be quite independent and aloof. Open and calm with friends, it is alert and careful with strangers. Basenjis prefer to make the first overtures and should not be approached from behind. Although not high-strung, the Basenji is an alert, active, and curious dog with his own sense of humor. Judges should not expect it to stand motionless for long periods of time. This is a multi-purpose dog which has survived over the years because of its intelligence and adaptability. While still at home in his native forests, the Basenji has adapted happily to the ring, the coursing field, and as a unique family pet.